What's goody fellas, and welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a rebuild, a typical 5-year rebuild, but we're going to be doing it 10 years in the future. Recently we did a Texas 10-year rebuild, and by the end of it the results were crazy. The top 25 was all jumbled up, all that stuff. So today we're going to jump in, and I'm also thinking about doing a rebuild at 20 years in the future, 30 years in the future, 40 years, etc, etc. We just use this dynasty file. Alright, let's get a look at the pre-season polls. So Georgia in first. So far, it doesn't look too out of the ordinary. Minnesota in 7th, Wake Forest in 8th. Miami of Ohio is here, ahead of Oregon, but they're still not, insanely good or anything like that. Arkansas State is ranked 28. They're 88 overall. LSU is all the way down in 32. Alabama is down in 33. They're 91 overall. 4-star school as well, so they are really falling off. Ohio State is a 91 overall. Kentucky's a 90. Oh, USC, they're also 97, so they're right up there. Only 2 A+ teams. Like we were saying, everything still looks pretty normal. Arizona is a 1-star school now. Okay, so that's our first big shakeup. BYU is down to a 2-star. Baylor's a 3-star. Ball State is a 3-star. Cincinnati got significantly better. They're a 5-star school. Baylor's still really good, though. They're only a 3-star. Kansas, we did them recently. TCU is down to a 2-star as well. Texas is up to a 6-star. Well, they were a 6-star. Ooh, Texas Tech. Okay, it's Texas Tech. 79 overall. They are trash. Now, this is what I'm talking about. We need to go here. I wonder if we can find the next Pat Mahomes, It'll be us, damn it. You see why the future rebuild is so much fun? Like, we haven't even started yet, and I'm almost jumping out of my skin. When we finish this rebuild and Texas Tech is a national championship winner, back up to 4-star, everything like that, we're just going to go to a different team anyway, and we'll still have to see Texas bloody Tech. So the talent available is not that great. I think I'm going to start in low lock cheese because all of these players are absolutely trash. There is a fullback there that was 60 overall. I do like that guy. Got a 69 tight end. We'll pick him up. Curtis Robinson, 60 overall. He's a JUCO. I don't want a JUCO. You know who I will pick up, though? Calvin Sanders. This guy is 47 overall, and I low-key just want to see if we can get him in the starting team. The Calvin Sanders is on the board at 47 overall. Oh, yeah, and let's look at the team as well. What are we working with this year? Zach Joseph, who's a junior. He's only a 78. We have a freshman redshirt, though, so he'll probably start in year 3. We got Craig Knox. A running back is not good. Offensive line is pretty much all seniors. 4 out of 5 of them are seniors. All right, so we are really like that in terms of being this bad. Still put out a big win on FBS. Nobody on low lock cheese. Come on, show me the 5-stars. We got some 4-stars. That is a hell of a lot better than what we were getting. A 4-star cornerback. All right, this is more like it. Another 4-star cornerback. So if we can smack out cornerback the year 1, that is obviously great for us. You don't actually need a tight end. The team came with a couple of tight ends on the board. A lot of running backs, a lot of shit we just don't need. Okay, 2 4-star middle linebackers. Don't mind if I do. Quarterback is a 69 overall. That is not what we want. Athlete, hopefully this is a quarterback because right now we don't exactly have a lot of people on the board. I mean, the thing is, everybody that we have on the board going into this week, prior to this week, sorry, is expandable. They all have 700 points on them for no reason, really. 5-star wide receiver, but why is he 70 overall? There's something that is not adding up about Calvin Barrow. Something is really, really messed up with him. We haven't seen a quarterback yet as well. That's another thing. It's nice to have corners and linebackers and stuff, but we don't have anybody to throw the freaking ball on offense. Jason Lester, this is a quarterback. Okay, 90 speed, 92 excel, decent carrying, decent juke, decent throwing stats. They're not great, but I mean, if that's what we have to work with, then we can do that. Calvin Barrow, this is the 5-star. He's a 67 overall. It is going to be a win. 2-0 for the 1-star Texas Tech squad. I don't really need 700 in Jeff Hill, though, I don't care about him that much. What's going on? Did the talent get worse in the future as well? Because it's kind of ridiculous right now. So this guy is he's another wide receiver. I think we do need to get Jason Sands here. We're kind of already maxed out. We just have to go a couple weeks, I guess. Somehow we are gaining on Jason Sands. I don't actually know how we're doing that. It seems like all of these players, nobody's really going after them. It is super early on in the rebuild, so I'm not surprised, but All right, so it would be nice if we could, find some other players in here that might be interested. Don't really need a lot. There's okay, Sergio Smith, a 5-star middle linebacker, just fell into our laps. He was not there before. It is looking a little bit depleted though. I'm really glad I checked. A 5-star middle linebacker is bonkers. Normally I don't like to go back in and cheese another, another group of low lock cheese players, but we needed to do it here. Everybody's going down. Michael Wallace goes up plus 11. Matt Sampson also goes up plus 5. Okay, that is a cornerback done right here, because that's 4 of them. I think this is our 3rd middle linebacker. We just added a outside linebacker as well. Yeah, we're OP at cornerback. Baylor's ranked 3, bro. We barely lost to them. They're not good. They're a Mickey Mouse team. We'll be back, Baylor. All right, so we're barely going to lose to Texas as well. So not bad. We're not terrible. Pretty bad for a Big 12 team. We're anybody else, so we're carving up and getting some dubs. All right, we even lost to Navy. All right, I get it. We're not good, okay? We started off with 2 wins. They must have been flukes. People are realizing now that we're doing the shifties. Look at John Miller. Notre Dame is like right back in that battle. We've got 700 in him, but Air Force out of nowhere is just on top. How do they have such a big lead on him? I don't get it. We're dropping down to USC. Okay, so even if we could just get one of them, that is still a monstrous dub for us. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in a week 10, simulate this, and just pray that we can get some more players here. I need my points back to defend from other teams. All right, nice. Ben Barclay commits. That's a 77. And they have coaches on slow because I didn't want to make him too OP. Okay, here we go. This is perfect. Still a ways away from upgrading again, but we at least now have 11,500 for the offseason. That's going to be massive for us. Beautiful. There goes Champ, the cornerback. There goes Sergio as well. So that's 2 really good players. Conference championship. I am genuinely curious to see who's going to be playing this week. It's nothing crazy. Auburn and Tennessee. Tennessee's 10-2. Auburn is 7-5. By the way, I simulated the 10 years with Michigan State, and they were 10 plus wins every season. And I don't know how. Again, the luck just struck. Maryland is ranked 3 on an 11-1 record, so things are crazy right now. The national championship is Michigan State and Michigan. If this were real life, this would be the biggest national championship, I think, of all time. Being a Michigan State fan, the rivalry between the 2 of us is absolutely bananas as it is, but this is interesting. Season stats, do we even want to look at this? I guess you guys probably do, huh? Not that great at passing it. We haven't really established whether we're a passing team or a running team yet. We haven't really found a great receiver, and we haven't really found a great running back. The offense is kind of all over the place up in the air. Defense did really well though, despite how bad they actually did play on the field. A lot of TFLs. We had a decent amount of sacks. Players leaving. What does that look like? Okay, just graduations. There goes me fullback, of course. So, Jason Sands. This is a wide receiver. Fantastic route running. Is he tall at all? He's 6'6". Okay. We need Jason Sands. That is confirmed. We also really need Michael Wallace. So, this is the plus 11, I think. Yeah, he's a plus 11. Wow. We actually don't have another wide receiver at all. So, Clayton Boland's also 6'4". We really need him too. I would say that Michael Wallace is definitely still priority number 1, being a really good cornerback. What about linebacker? We already have a middle linebacker. That's good. Priorities are priorities. I'm going to go 4-7-5-0 into Michael Wallace and Jason Sands. So at least we do have a wide receiver. We can always, wide receiver is not a hard position to get. Jason Sands, we're down quite a bit here though. I am going to go 5,250 into Jason Sands to kind of make up the difference that we're behind. And then the rest is just going to go Russell Young. I don't think we're going to be able to get him with 1,500 points, but we're only 870 behind, so there is a chance. With Clayton Boland, it would just be impossible to pick him up being this far behind. We'd have to really dramatically drop these 2 down, and we can't do that. That's not okay. All right, fingers crossed. We really need all 4 of these players. One of them has no points in him. I would be happy with just getting away with 1, though, considering we are a 1-star school, and we are only going to get 1. Jason Sands goes to Georgia. Henderson goes to Georgia Tech. Of all the players we could have gotten, the cornerback, as non-glamorous as that was compared to the other players, it was still the right call. So we got 1 5-star. That was Sergio. That was the middle linebacker. One of them can go to DT, and that's pretty much the D-line done. We did get a good O-lineman there. That should help out. We got the quarterback. The problem with being a 1-star in such a prolific conference is you're still competing for the same players as the best schools in your conference, but because you're a 1-star, people just look at you like you're a joke. So it's looking like it's another pass-heavy team here. And which is fine because we can really... Wait, did we not get a receiver? We don't have a left tackle. We need to get O-line this year. This is like, this is no joke. We've got to get O-line here. We signed 3 defensive ends. So one of you can go to left end. You can go to defensive tackle. I don't even care about training results. I'm not going to lie to you. The thing is, we're probably going to have to try and look for another quarterback here as well, just in case this one decides to dip. Plus, it would be kind of cool to see if we could get a really good throw power quarterback like Patty Mahomes. This particular rebuild, I don't necessarily want a scrambler. We have a scrambler at the moment. It's just what we have. But I would really like a 96 throw power pocket passer if we could get that. Oh, and I didn't even mention that that was the 22nd best class. I mean, it's not crazy. It's still good that we're in the top 25. We don't really have any good players here at all. So what I'm going to do is let's knock out the less glamorous positions with lesser talent. This would be a good time to get a 3-star wide receiver just so we got a wide receiver, you know, committed and everything like that. 72 strong safety. I don't know if we got the strong safety last year. All right, so we got 10 people on the board and none of them look impressive. Anybody be a 70 other than the punter. Daniel Lacey even goes down to a 69. We got a conference player of the week and we haven't even played a game yet. How does that work? 470, 6'1", 220. Okay, I'm hoping that's not a running back. I'm hoping that's a linebacker. But look at this. There is a bunch of 4-star players here. I'm just getting all of them. Every single one of them. 4-star center. I'm going to assume that this guy is going to drop off a cliff in terms of overall. The more cornerbacks we get, the better, because we can just transition one of them to free safety anyway. What we just had wasn't fantastic, but we got a lot, and I mean a lot of low-level players. If we do have the lead on you for 700 plus, I will give you 5, but it kind of ends there, you know. Aaron Chandler, for example, we're not going to be able to get him. Not a big deal. So let's see with our new players. So this guy is another quarterback slash wide receiver. It's a bit of a running back too. Cedric Clemens goes up overall. He's a corner. Okay, beautiful. He could probably play safety. We got Dan Barry here. He cannot play cornerback at all, but he's a great wide receiver. First game of the season, it is going to be an L to Tennessee. No tackles. There's 1 guard, but we already have him on the board, and there's no centers. Okay, so next year, because the team's pretty much going to be done this year other than offensive line. We're pretty much just going to have to go all O-linemen. I don't really need the cornerbacks. Like, that's one position we kind of do have wrapped up. But look at this. We have to neglect the defensive. Okay, this is really bad. We even beat Baylor. I knew they were a Mickey Mouse team, so we are 3-1 as a 1-star. It'd be great if we could, you know, get up to a 2-star here. Let's just go ahead and buff letter of intent again. Anthony Fellows overwhelming lead. Pruitt, we got the lead on. Cedric lead. Berry lead. Adam Mitchell lead. Carl Harris lead. So there goes the running back. Texas. Oh man, we lost by 6. They were ranked 3. Imagine the upset. Beautiful. Look at that. It's more yellow than it is white. We got another quarterback there. So even if our one does leave, still going to have him up our sleeve. From here, we are pretty much done. We're just going to fill out the board, go after players we want, really. And we are out of visit. We can't bring anybody in, man. All right, so if we can at least get 6 wins here, we're up to a 2-star. It's already a massive dub for us. And we have none of our recruited players playing right now. This is just the team that we joined and signed up for. We pumped Oklahoma. Okay, I don't know how we did that. We have Nebraska and Ohio State. It's some team with 7-5 record always makes it. USC is 8-4. Maryland is back up there again versus Miami, who's really good. Oh wait, the Big 12 doesn't have a conference championship. We'll add in some teams in this offseason. We'll keep Texas and Oklahoma here though. They're our biggest competitors, so if we get rid of them, then we're kind of making it a bit easier for ourselves. Maryland is just absolutely bonkers, mate. So we've turned this program around. I wanted to look at this. So back in 2013, when the dynasty started, they were piss poor, 4-8. And they have not had over 5 wins in the last 10 years. The 11th year was when we took over. We went 3-9. And already we're 8-5. Not that we recruited any of those players, but no wonder we got a contract extension. I mean, in 2022, they went 0-12. The quarterback played amazing. The running back had over 1,300 yards. The wide receiver had over 1,600. He's only a junior, by the way. Defensively, wow, that is a lot of TFLs. All right, players leaving. This could either make or break us. We did just really have a top 25 class just then. Both quarterbacks are leaving. Quarterbacks going in the draft, Zach Joseph. Not surprised after that season. 2nd in the nation. That's a steal in round 4. So let's go 6K into Will Diggs. That should guarantee him. And it should also guarantee a top 10 class considering he's a 4-star prospect. think we already did have a really good class prior to this bloke here. We're in front by a lot here. I am going to be overly aggressive, unnecessarily aggressive. We're going to go 5,000. And then next year is more just about getting O linemen. It's going to be weird seeing an entire class of offensive linemen, but we got to do what we got to do. We don't have an O line. That is a top 5 class. Okay, I didn't want to get too cocky and say this is a top 5. I thought top 10, but no. There we go. And we signed more than pretty much anybody. We tied with Michigan. What's the situation at running back? So we have a running back, and this is where the shit show starts. We have a right tackle, a right guard, no left guard. No, we don't even have a left tackle. We don't have a fullback. I thought I picked one up. We have 2 running backs, and we have a quarterback. So it is quite literally just offensive linemen. Easy work. 4 of them here, and they all look pretty bloody good. We just need offensive linemen, so I don't even know why I'm scrolling down here. I will come back in low lock cheese and try and, see if there's any amazing players that we can snag. While I'm here, let me go ahead and throw in some of the 4 stars that aren't interested. Money talks, money talks. Let me slide a couple thousand in their pocket, and maybe they'll commit, randomly. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to unlock insta-commit in this rebuild either. Normally, we have it by year 3 because the team's doing well. And if we could only snag maybe 1 or 2 of these high-profile guys, and if we start on them early, there is a high chance here. Now it's just about looking for the best bonus. We got a 280 here. All right, whatever. Let's just go to week 3. Maybe we get some cheese. Maybe we don't. This has to be a dub. Tulsa's probably really good though. Not good enough apparently. That actually was a 14-point comeback. Our offense went down a hill. 77 overall, but we're still decent competitors. While we're here, let's get a look at the top 25. Top 5, well, apart from Michigan State, look pretty standard. Navy's up here. Purdue's up here. Maryland's an 88, not bad. How's our offensive lineman doing though? So lead on the free safety. I don't want 700 in this guy. We're kind of in contention here for Ryan Hall. We are jumping up. Jeremy Watts can't get. We are gaining on Darren Davis, and we're dropping down too much there. And I don't need a lot here. Maybe just a couple of cheeky 5 stars, like something, just something nice. I would really like a really good wide receiver. That 6'6" guy we missed out on it? You give me another one of those. No athletes, no wide receivers. Maybe a good tight end. We kind of low-key do need a good tight end. Even the middle linebacker goes down. Okay, so this is the game basically telling me, hey, you came here for O-lineman. Just go into O-lineman, which I'm going to oblige. And where are all the good O-linemen? Okay, we got the lead on Ryan Hall somehow. Oh, because he visited. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 O-linemen. Only 2 of them are good. That's not bad, though. I think we only need 3 O-linemen. If we can sign Ryan Hall, then we are big chilling. But if you look, though, Texas Tech team needs is just kicker. We already have a kicker, by the way. We did sign one in the first year. It's a decent running back. That wouldn't be bad. And I also saw a 5-star that was kind of cheesy here. 73% lock. And he has no scholarships. Okay, so we can legitimately poach this guy, this 5-star running back. 78 overall, not bad at all. He does not have a scholarship. Alabama thinks they're just chilling. They're fine. Oh, yeah, nobody's going to get our guy. But they're wrong. 5 and 7. We got to cop it on the chin here. What does it say with the conference championships? Well, the first Big 12 championship should be taking place. Oh, UCF and Iowa State. I was like, wait, where is the Big 12 championship? But here it is. 8 and 4 versus 8 and 4. So if we could just get above 8 wins, we should be pretty good there. Maryland goes 11 and 1 again. There's no way Maryland isn't a 6-star, bro. They're just insane. They always just lose one game. Like, they never lose anything crazy. It's always just the one game that they lose. Nebraska goes 13 and 0. Miami goes 13 and 0. Okay, so it looked like Michigan State and Michigan were going to rule the Big Ten for a while. And that is just not the case. We're almost at the bottom. Boise did worse than us. Maryland in 11th on an 11 and 2 record. They always just lose one game. Hawaii is ranked. Ooh, I love seeing a bit of Hawaii in the top 25. 5 and 7. Our targets win with 5 anyway, so we're safe. How did our quarterback do? Oh, this wasn't our quarterback. This was the junior. He actually did pretty bloody well. Tyler Frederick. This is the guy I was thinking about. He's a wide receiver. He had 1,500 yards through the air. That's amazing. He's unfortunately leaving us this year. Again, the TFL numbers are pretty bonkers here. Sack number 2. We got some players transferring. One of them is a middle linebacker, Jermaine Byers. Pretty sure we do have some backups at middle linebacker though, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Actually, I'm going to try and convince him to stay. What the hell? I got to at least try, right? He is homesick. Too late, coach. Even after I gave him all the Texas hose in the world, he still did not stay. We just need Ryan Hall. That is it. So I'm going to go 12K into Ryan Hall, which is OD. You shouldn't need to put 12K in, but that should guarantee him considering we don't already have the lead for him. In fact, I'm going to go 12.5 if I'm being completely honest here. The rest into Fred Chase because we already have a 2,500 lead. He should be in the bag. So that would be the team completely done. The O-line should be completely done, especially with an 80 overall. That's not too snazzy at all. And then next year, regardless of what their overall is, we are going to start all of our freshmen. Everybody that's going to be there the final year is getting started no matter their overall. That is the 37th best class. And we're already struggling as it is. We might as well just get our players in there. Cameron Freeman goes up to a 92. Okay, so he is going to start. 99 awareness. But next year, Lester will be getting the keys. His awareness only goes up 5. We need that to go up a lot more, from being honest. More of a scrambler. I mean, look at this. 6'1", 186, 92 speed. 91 agility, 94 excel. This is another Lamar Jackson. Tight ends actually go up to 75, so they're not that bad. We got a true freshman left tackle. That's why I didn't show it. And then all of the sophomores are actually going up quite a bit, which is nice. It says we need a quarterback, which is not the case. Let's let the computer take over. For some reason, A&M is a rivalry game. Like, I get it, Texas Tech, Texas A&M, but they're really freaking good, man. I don't want to verse them. Can we at least do a neutral site game? We are Bs across the board. 84, 84, 85. That should be 90 next year, and hopefully 95 the year after. Everything is good to go. Our catch is at the end of the season. 8-4, and we play our first conference championship. I mean, we flooded Oklahoma before. This is an easy win. I mean, they are the better team, I guess. We're not ranked. It would be nice if we were ranked, and it's a massive dub. All right, so now we lose that quarterback, and we got to start again. 3,900 yards for Lester, 29 touchdowns, 2 picks. Well, that's not Lester. Lester's down here. He had 2 attempts and no yards. Rushing, not bad. Terrence Thomas, who will be our running back of the future, had 1,200 and a 6 average. Pruitt, who will also be there the final year, had 1,300. Bailey right behind him at 986. Training results. Let's get a look. So McDonald, we're led by our 2 cornerbacks who will still be there the next year. They'll probably try and declare this year. Not going to let that happen. Lester, 73 awareness, which isn't that bad. Again, his acceleration and stuff is going up, so he's an absolute freak. 93 accuracy, though. 82 throw power, not bad. Tight ends, even though the tight ends was 68 overall or something, they're even up to 80 now with the +5. The O-line is actually looking really, really solid across the board. And our cornerbacks, of course, we are going to be a lockdown team. First and foremost, hopefully this year we see at least 90s. We really need that to be the case. Even at a 90 overall, I don't think we're going to be a 99 in our final season. We could be, we might not be. But the team is looking good enough to definitely be at that 90 overall. We don't have any weaknesses. 91, 90, 93. So we're a bit of a big dog now in a small pond. Still a force to be reckoned with. Everybody else is pretty bad. Oklahoma's on par with us, and we're pretty much the 3rd or 2nd best team in the Big 12 right now. Preseason All-Americans, who's it going to be for us? It is going to be our cornerback. Should have guessed, Michael Wallace. Next year, we should see both of our cornerbacks as All-Americans, I'm hoping. All right, survey says 6 and 6. Then again, it was the first year with our quarterback playing, so a little bit of nerves maybe. Those nerves he has to figure out right now. He can't have another year like that. UCLA, Ohio State. I'm really waiting for the 20 years in the future rebuild, like Air Force is up here, but there's still a lot of just generic teams up here. Miami of Ohio has slowly been gaining their 4-star school. Where are we going next rebuild? Nobody's leaving, just graduates, so our cornerbacks are coming back. They want to come back for that final season. Survey says Lester is actually our best player at 98 overall. Look at his stats for running at 96 excel. He's just incredible. And he's got amazing awareness here as well. Our backup quarterback has 95 awareness. 83 throw power, which is terrible, but 96 accuracy. With the coordinator boost, he'll be a 99 without a doubt. Terrence Thomas is a 93. We have 3 running backs that are 90 plus. Fullback is a 76. 1 receiver over 92. So kind of sold the bag at wide receiver, but they're still solid. Tight ends are really solid. Left tackle's an 82, 86, 91, 82, 88. 96 left end, 92 right end. Both DTs over 90. Left is an 85, middle's a 94. Right is going to let us down. And then 2 cornerbacks at 96. 99 awareness. It's only going to go up. 89 free safety, 84. So this is a good team. This is definitely a 95 overall plus team. I'm just hoping the schedule favors us. Maybe we can get away with not versing Texas. It's a far cry, but it is possible. It is very, very possible. Injuries are off. They had the injury buff. Let's go zone coverage here, 1 into man, and then we'll go into tackling because we really need that 1 into, catching and stuff for our defense. We want our quarterback to be as good as possible. 3 to throw power and accuracy, so 99 throw power for our quarterback now. Should be like an 86 throw power. Normally, I'm against the quarterback kind of throwing it a lot, but with this team, I mean, our quarterback is just so fast. Like, this is definitely one of the fastest quarterbacks I've ever had. So we're going to go a bit into passing it here. So we're going to go a bit more favorable into the pass. And hopefully this quarterback just does his thing on the ground. That would be awesome. So we are not ranked and have not been ranked once. We have Louisiana, Fresno State. So we actually got really lucky to start out. Oh, I'm liking this schedule. And we finished the season with Texas. So we'll definitely have to jump into that Texas matchup. Getting a final look at the depth chart. Everything looks to be in order. This is a really solid team across the board. Could have been a bit better, but when you start off with a 1-star school, this is basically what you're going to finish with, or what you would hope to finish with, other than the right outside linebacker. It's definitely a bit of a problem. A pluses across the board. Straight 99s. I was genuinely not expecting the 99s. All right, there's nothing really too crazy here. Fresno, we'll go to our first conference game and see what the update is. Texas Tech, 100 votes. All right, here we go. Kansas is not good. I probably should have got a look in conference before we started, but I'm pretty sure everything should be the same. So yeah, Texas is 99. Everybody else in our division is just not it. Even Oklahoma fell off. So the only team I really see challenging us is Texas. That fills me with a lot of confidence. First conference game, I mean, Kansas was bad, but 49-17, we should be good. We're going all the way to week 14 here. That is when we do face off against Texas. I'm hoping there's not a trap game here, like Iowa State could be a trap game. It was close. Just want to check the top 25 to see how we're doing. Is a natty even possible here? We're 10-0, we're ranked 5. It is definitely possible. And we've already played West Virginia. Hold on. We smashed them 31-18. Oh, well, let's just go to Texas then. So even though both teams are 99 here, I feel like Texas is still going to be considerably better than us. There's almost like tiers to 99. It's actually not that difficult to get to 99 overall, but the teams that have like 12 99 overall players on them, they're true 99s. Texas is definitely one of those schools. I don't think that we are, but we'll see. I mean, this drive's going pretty well. It's 4th and 6. We went for it on 4th down, which was super stupid and risky. This quarterback is, oh, we turned the ball over. 1st and 10, keep it going. 3rd and 6, I'm going to have to jump in here, aren't I? I just don't think Lester is that good because he doesn't have good throw power. So he can't really dot up other teams. His accuracy is great, but we do have a fast player here. Get out of bounds. We could pretty much just scramble at every play, and I'm pretty confident we could win. 3rd and 6 again. Is it going to be like this the entire way down the field? Because I do jump into the games, but the reason you don't see me play a lot is because I don't really want to be the reason we win, you know what I mean? In Dynasty mode, it's different. Like, if we're controlling a team, obviously I'm going to do my best to win. But in the rebuilds, I kind of rebuild the teams so they can take care of themselves, if that makes sense. They're not exactly pressing. Throw it shallow. Beautiful berry right through. We are going to take the lead in this one, late in the second. Okay, that's 28 yards in 2 plays. We're driving. 4th and 21. I think we got him. If the accuracy is on point, which it is, very in the end zone. We had to cheese it there, but come on, it's Texas. Oh, man, all right. So another return. Can I get some blocks this time, please? On the left, over here. No blocks. Well, we kind of got a block there. McDonald down the sideline. Step back, cheese. Okay, 45 is great field position. This has to be 7. A bit of a bodgy corner route, though. It's not the good corner route. There we go, Pruitt wide open. That's got to be 7. Breaks a tackle. All right, so we have a really fast quarterback. Please get in the end zone. Now, I need a read option. Is that possible here? Oh, we have the trash read option. I guess this will have to do. This is massive, though. Already up by 7. If we get this. Beautiful blocking, just like we thought. That's why we got those O linemen in year 3. Texas does go for 2 there. They don't get it. It's 4th and 3. We're just going to have to punt it. They tie it up. 50-yard field goal. Are you serious? 50 yards is obnoxious, even though that kicking is a bit broken in this game. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got perfect blocks. If number 17 there didn't push over our guy and get stuck in that animation, I think he probably would have caught us, but he messed himself up. Slants it is with the potential of a quarterback scramble. Sending a blitz. It's a mean blitz. Look at that. That should be enough. It's not. 4th down. Well, there goes the first time out. We have no choice but to go for the option here. Insanely fast quarterback. Should be GG's. They bite again. Straight through a gap. Effortless. 2nd and 17. Wait, how? 4th. Oh, my goodness. They scored? I was about to jump in. They have 480 yards. Gee, this is definitely like, this might as well be the Big 12 championship. McDonald's definitely had his game cut out for him. Is this man coverage? Pruitt should be good enough, right? Surely. Pruitt got him. We don't have the throw power. It's a pick. With 33 seconds left. And they just dotted us. Absolutely dotted us. They went for a field goal and missed it. They just... Was that cockiness? I don't know what that was. Look at this blitz, bro. Man. Get out of bounds, please. I've never seen that before. That was incredibly glitchy. Barry is so slow. Oh my goodness, we're going to OT. We're going to score here too. We missed the PAT. We actually lost because we missed the PAT. Sometimes that's how it goes. I was more focused on jumping in on offense for the next drive. That is just shocking right there. So we aren't going to make a national championship because of a missed PAT. If that tells you anything, in future, please recruit a kicker. That is seriously all it comes down to. We are ranked 6. We're not in the conference championship. If we do jump up to rank 4, we will do a 14 playoff, but no guarantees. We finish in rank 5, bro. Doesn't get much closer than that. Texas A&M, are we going to be able to beat them at least? That's so disappointing. We were 1 spot away from the Final 4. The thing is, though, like I said, we're going to keep this dynasty right here, and we are going to emulate the 2033 in the next rebuild we do. And let me know some suggestions down in the comment section as we get beaten by A&M. They are yet again another top tier 99 overall team. Leicester with 3,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, 7 picks. Not bad at all. 2 running backs over 1,000. That is tremendous. Leicester with 590. Did scramble it quite a bit. No receivers over 1,000, but we did have a lot of total yardage between everybody. Pruitt had 20 touchdowns, man. He's a lock for the first round. Blocking was phenomenal. That's because we went out of our way to do that. Sacks wasn't that great, but TFL numbers were really, really solid. So we were getting to the quarterback. But fellas, that is going to wrap up part 1 of a 6-part future rebuild series. Remember, we're doing 2033, 2043, 2053, etc., etc. Should be a lot of fun. But for now, if you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Sometimes I wonder, can I breathe right underwater? Sometimes I wonder, can I speak?